Remembered forever.
He certainly will. And for people like you that help it along, the family, well, thanks you.
Thank you very much. Barbara Goodish, make sure you follow Barbara Goodish. Any Bruiser Brody stuff you want signed or buy it from her. Message her on Facebook. That's right, Bruiser Brody. Check it out.
Check it out. Huss.
Anybody make sense of this?
Wait, okay, let me get there. So it's 80 cents times 20. Wait, $16, I think.
That's what I got.
Around there.
I got like 17
But
something.
then we sell them at 20 each. So
Then it's like $3 profit in 8x10.
no, way more than that.
It's way more?
Yeah, it's 17 for 50 of them.
Oh.
No, I think we used 100 before. I don't fucking
Wait,
know.
no, yes, we did use 100 because then it was 20 times 100 and we were trying to get to 2,000.
Oh yeah, okay. So if we buy 100 of them at 87 cents each, that's $8.07, right?
Yeah.
Or no, is it $87?
Wait.
I just want to know what you're calling this math.
100
Steiner
times
math.
8, it's $87.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. Get a calculator. That's what.
All right, we'll get a calculator, everybody. All right, bye.
You're wearing black pants, so if you pee yourself, you're fine. But it's great. It's great. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. I love you. I love you, Dank. I love you.
Well, if he tries to attack me, you got my back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I'm not too convinced with that. Yeah, you're giving me.
No. Yeah.
You know,
right, Marlon?
Right.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Exactly,
we were talking
exactly.
about that. Exactly. He looks great. Yeah. Good, do great.
I have a bad feeling you don't have my back.
I have your back.
I thought we were the all-in-ones.
We are the only ones. You know, you're all in one, Dank. I'm all in one, Michael Fane. We're the all in ones. Of course, I got your back.
Not if Gangone messes me up.
I mean, I just have to stretch first. Obviously, got to lace up
okay.
my boots and everything.
Okay,
but
okay.
I'll be there in no time,
Okay,
of
all
course.
right.
All right, hopefully.
Okay. Now you made me feel better.
Exactly. I got your back.
All right. All I want, Michael Fane, everybody. Make sure you follow Michael Fane.
Thank you.
Trained me, shown me guidance are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining.
The hottest guys.
He's broke. He's got more bling than my pickup.
Hey, Mondo, what is up, brother?
Jacked in 10, that is, Papa Dick. You gotta get it right. Jacked in 10.
He's an outright kind of guy. But listen, we got Slime Ball City.
Amity is trashy. Dolly, what are you doing? Scream Queens is what I like it, Dark Papa Dick. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Dick?
It's great. It's great. I can't wait. That Titan has left. Mark my words, Harry.
I'm doing great. How are you?
We just talked to O'Shea.
And this is cool, you know. Now I'm not only athlete, but
Very spicy.
I know you got the dirt.
Time again, always making a name for herself and let everybody know all about your merch right now.
I'm gonna try to get through to her. That's my
We buy
motivation.
100 of them at 87 cents each. That's $8.07, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
I wish I could.
Right here, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
I lost my voice because of a huge choke slam. You'll see that. I'll post it. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I am your host, Papa Dank, and today I have a very special guest. Let me bring to you the one, the only Jett Hero.
What's going on, man? I appreciate you having me.
Hey, man, thank you for coming on the podcast. Now, I heard you wanted to come on.
Yes, sir, man. I've actually caught a couple of your shorts that pop up through my little news
On the
feed
feeds.
when I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
And, man, I haven't got to do many podcasts. And when I seen you pop up and a couple guys that I know was on it, I was like, oh, man, now I definitely got to go and reach out and try to get a hold of you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you coming on. Always a pleasure having talent come on the show and talk to little old Papa Dank over here. Let's talk about some stuff you got going on. First, you got the Haywood Comic Convention coming on March 7th through the 8th. Tell me, who's going to be there and what's so fun about Haywood Comic Convention?
Man, actually, they haven't had wrestling there in a couple of years. They actually reached out to me because we run a show in Brownsville in Haywood County, and man, they reached out and asked if we wanted to be a part of it this year. And this year they're pushing PKAW hard, and man, I think I think this isn't the only Comic Con we're going to try to hit, man. We're gonna try to reach out and hit as many as we can. The independent fucking heroes will be in the house.
Nice.
Me, Steel Cross, Mike Reels will all be in the house. Haywood Mafia is going to be there. Lorenz X is going to be there.
Uh-huh.
He's going to be popping through. Man, we got quite a few of the PKAW stars that are going to be popping in. Fly Guy and, you know what I'm saying, Ty Curry, they're part of the Haywood Mafia. So we're pretty stacked over there for, just to show them a little preview. And then maybe they'll want us there every year.
That is awesome, man. And then, of course, there's PKA Wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Actually, every first and third Friday of the month.
Yes,
$10.
sir.
That's great.
Yep. Yeah, man. We were just doing a once a month show, and then they decided that they wanted to push the boundaries and see if we can go to every 2 weeks. So this actually starts up as our first every 2 week show. Is from this point forward, every 2 weeks it'd be first and third Friday of every month.
Okay, awesome. Now, PK Ripper says he'll be there.
Oh, snap. PK River will be in the house.
Oh, snap is right. All right, let's talk about how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
Man, it started with PK Ripper, man. He's actually my father, and he started in, and he didn't always go by PK Ripper. He was a couple of things until he found his groove and found what he wanted to do. And man, about that time that he found that, I was old enough to start training. So
Okay.
we had a ring in the front yard, and we kind of went to town when he was at work and I was at home.
Uh-huh.
Man, me and my brothers were tearing it up.
Good stuff. All right. Now, tell me how your training process went with your dad over there.
Well, at first, it just started out me just in there hanging out with the boys. When I finally started wanting to get serious, me and my cousin, we decided we were going to really push forward and do it. And man, him and Wildside and Way Cool and Randy Bird, they had a little deal going on, and they had a ring. And they found a little building in Brownsville, and that's actually where I actually started training. All it fit was the ring. There was no, you couldn't do nothing else. When you walked in there, you set your coat down, you slid,
Right.
you slid in the ring, man. It was actually hard to get the ring in there and get it set up, you know. But
Awesome.
yeah, just a little bitty old shack that we put the ring up in, and man, I trained for a minute, you know, and once he felt like I was ready, he kind of stepped me out and let me get beat up by some of the vets that was around, you know. So the good old beatings, those what taught me the most, you know.
That's the old school,
Yeah,
old school wrestling, right?
That taught
Old
me
school
it was the beating.
Now, tell me about your first, what's up, Serena? Professional match. Who's your, what were your match?
It wasn't me now. It was a little different.
Okay.
I was probably 120, 130 pounds, and I think I had some Walmart gear, you know. Just something I threw together, and
Right.
actually, I wasn't actually.
That's ironic. I work at Walmart.
You know, I wasn't on the card, and man, I was just hanging out with the guys. You know, I was actually I was the camera guy, man, for my dad. I went around and started recording. That's kind of how I stayed in, and I started recording the matches, started recording some of the other guys' matches, started getting to meet a bunch of them, and man, that they would teach me, they would beat me up before the show, and then one show somebody didn't come, and they were like, "Did you bring your gear, kid?"
Right.
I was like, well, I got these knee pads from training and these starter pants from Walmart and my wrestling shoes. Let's go. You know, and that was my first match. Of course, I went in there and got my ass beat. I even tried to like body slam one of the biggest guys. I didn't really I think I was a little too soon for me. I got in there and they just whipped my ass. It put them over really well though.
Good stuff. Robert says Brownsville. What state?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, Robert. There you go. All right. Now tell me how you morphed from that wrestler that you are to the wrestler you are now, and the origin of the mask.
Man, I started out doing that. I wrestled like twice, and then I went and bought me some real gear. When I figured out that they knew that I could wrestle, and they were going to allow me to actually take some bookings, I was going to go out and get some wrestling gear. So my dad was running like a ninja gimmick type thing with a mohawk, and man, I kind of fell suit with him. I went and bought me like a gi, cut the sleeves off, and we did kind of like some little ninja guys, man. We actually rocked it for a little bit, and but we didn't do it as a tag team. I was kind of me, and he was him, and we never really tagged at that moment.
Right.
But I eventually went over to TIWF and caused some trouble, as a youngin, and I beat up the promoter. And he, one of the other promoters, because it was two of them, they were business partners. He actually, Wildside was like, "Man, you're our hero. Everybody's been wanting to do it." And I was young, and my name was kind of Jett already, so the Jett hero kind of fell into place. And I took the hood off, and I rocked long blonde hair for a long time. And I decided the bleaching the hair over and over to keep it blonde, and it was a lot of maintenance. And
it is a lot of maintenance.
I started falling under the mask, and I actually used to do a half mask, and then it went to a full mask with a mohawk, and then I kind of found the samurai style mask, man, and I really kind of dig the samurai mask, man. It was they make them in, obviously in different styles, you already know, and but man, I just something about the luchador aroma, like it captures me. So the samurai mask style was kind of where I was leaning towards, and I went under it, man. I ain't came out of it yet.
All right, Robert's got another question over here. Robert's from Delaware. Mr. Jett, what federation have you wrestled for in Tennessee?
In Tennessee,
yes,
almost everyone except NWA. So anybody from NWA watching this, holler at your boy. I'll come over. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I do good business. You know what I'm saying? So if any of them are looking for somebody to fill the spot,
right?
Holler at me, But all
give
in
Jett
all,
a call.
I've went wrestled, which Pure Kick-Ass Wrestling. I'm there every show that Pure Kick-Ass Wrestling is going down. I've wrestled for Don Bass, SPWA, when he was still alive. I've wrestled for FEW. Actually, it was FTW, EPW, TIWF, Bluff City. I've been over there.
Okay.
Everybody's heard of him. I ain't even gonna put him over, but everybody's heard of him. Bluff. I haven't went to Memphis. Memphis is they run a lot of TV stuff, and I'm not saying that ain't my thing. I just I just haven't. I went and hung out with the boys, but never really just went over there and worked, man. So I guess Memphis is the only place I haven't.
All right. Mike Thrasher says, "What's up, folks? A lot of experience sitting there."
What up?
All right. What's up, Mike? I don't know who he is. Do you?
Mike Thrasher?
Yeah.
Man, he's actually like one of the top referees that's been around for a while now, man.
Okay.
He's making his transition over to, he's getting older in his age. He ain't trying to bend down and count no more, so he's trying to transition over into other aspects of the wrestling business. So, Mike Thrasher's actually a really good dude.
Gotcha. Serena says, "Yeah, we had him on about a week ago. Surprising the interview was peaceful. The owner of Bluff City." Ron says Dustin Starr is Memphis.
Hey, Dustin is. Hey, I've worked a lot of shows with Dustin, but not Memphis. I mean, I actually took a little break away from the wrestling gig, man, and
Okay.
I don't know, man. I kind of got tired of it. Was everybody was using the same guys. It wasn't no structure. There's so many organizations in Tennessee now, man, and there really wasn't no structure. So everybody just used everybody, and you got this promotion using this guy where you can go down the road and watch the same guy for $3-4 cheaper, or
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So everybody's trying to compete with everybody. So I kind of fell back and never, man. I kind of just I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. And I started up a backyard a little fight league called Sucker Got Knocked Out, and me and my friends used the ring that we had in the storage unit that out back, and we broke it out, and man, we would have 200-300 people out here. It was massive, man.
Really?
Yeah, in my backyard, and me and my friends, man, we would get in there and fucking fight each other, and people would, man, it was a good time, man. And once I figured that we could draw like that, my dad was like, I'm ready to push the PKAW thing, and so he's been on all four wheels, man. We ain't let off the gas yet, so
That's awesome.
That's kind of how it kind of came about.
All right, so you know what you got. I hear you on that. A lot of the same time, it's the same guys, a lot of promotions, but thankfully that sort of changed at some places. Yeah, I mean that's true up here too, especially with the women wrestling up here. It's the same
Man,
girls wrestling each other.
the thing about it is the women wrestling down here is real slim, man. We don't have really that many girl wrestlers that that's available. If not, they're already stuck on their shows or they're traveling states away. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have that luxury of girls around here like that. But guys
We
are
need
kind
more
of
women
plentiful.
wrestlers training, right?
Huh?
We need more women wrestlers training.
That's absolutely correct.
That's
Man.
money.
That
That's
is,
money. If
yeah,
they
I mean, PKAW's had Shaza come in with another lady, and they came and they tore the house down, man. That's the only women wrestlers that we've had come in. So that's kind of how scarce it is. And I have people all the time ask, hey, when women going to come wrestle for PKAW? So any ladies watching this that looking for a Friday night booking, PK Ripper's the booker. Y'all holler at them. Hey, I'm trying to plug everything, man.
I hear you.
I know you're a few states away from me, man. Where are you at?
I am. I'm in Long Island, New York.
Wow.
I mean, I know some people, but it's expensive to get women wrestlers because you got to pay for the flights and the lodging and all that.
That's right. And
but I know people.
That's true, man. And that's another thing, with so many people being so close to each other, and they're all using the same guys, man. It's hard to keep a fan base committed to one show because, they can just go anywhere to watch certain guys. So, I think PKAW they pride themselves in on not using the guy that got 40 minutes away is using. So we kind of try to keep a barrier between us and them because if I run a city or if I'm in a city and we're running the independent heroes that night, I don't want to wrestle a guy that is going to be going to the show tomorrow for $5 cheaper, and I don't even want to wrestle that guy. So it's tough over here in Tennessee, man.
I hear you. All right, Mike. What do you got for us? Mike Thrasher. I'm the commissioner of PKAW. Stop playing, Jett. Can't wait for tomorrow night.
That's not official. That's not official. Let me show you something.
Oh,
right
not
here?
Official, buddy.
You see this? As long as I'm the heavyweight champion, Mike Thrasher ain't shit around PKAW.
That is a beautiful belt. Can I see that again real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a belt collector myself.
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
champion in my own right up here. I love it. That's
Man,
a dip.
I actually I got another one, man.
What I love about that belt is that it's different than what I see out there.
Yeah, I wish I could, man. Man, I got another one too that we actually are, you know,
Yeah, just like
a lot. I'm gonna just say it because there's gonna be a lot of people that don't watch this, a lot of people that do that come to the show, and I doubt the show's tomorrow, so there's gonna be a few, but man, we got an actual PKW heavyweight championship to replace that with, man, and PKW really stepped up the game with it. It's an actual real customized belt, straight forward with our logo and stuff on it, like double stacked. It is pretty nice, man, on it. And I'm gonna tell you, that one's really nice. But man, that when you get an actual custom belt with a logo on there, man, there ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like my championship, the 23-6 YouTube heavyweight championship.
Look at you, yeah.
Look at that, right? A longest reigning 23-6 champion, just so you know. Longest reigning in all of YouTube.
Yeah.
We got another comment from Robert over here. I believe your gimmick can do something because the fans love a good hero. That is true.
I'm actually not even the hero.
Not a hero?
Not even the hero, man. That I think that's what helps the gimmick get over the best because they want me to be the hero.
But
you know, I'm just not that guy, man. The independent fucking heroes, we're here to save the show.
Right.
You know, we're starting at PKAW.
All right. Let's get into some hobbies, Jett. What are some of your hobbies you like to do outside of wrestling?
I actually am a tattoo artist here in Jackson, Tennessee, man.
Okay.
I work for one of the I mean, they're pretty well known. The tattoo station here in Jackson, Tennessee. Man, we're pretty known. I work under a bunch of good guys, man. They're
Believe it or not, I don't have a tattoo, Jett.
Oh man, well you gotta fly down and get you one, man.
I gotta get one.
Yeah.
I always wanted, and I don't know if this is good, but you tell me since you're the tattoo guy. I wanted like the Captain America shield, like here or something.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Or like right here.
Yeah. No, man, no doubt that we do. We actually have a guy there that loves all the Marvel stuff like that, man. He's actually in a massive sleeve right now with the Hulk and Thor and Iron Man. It's a good experience, man. I just started a few years ago, so I've only got a few years in, but man, I'm learning, and I'm just grateful to be there because just like the wrestling business is hard to get into, tattoo is even harder to get into. You know what I'm saying? And being taught by the right people. So just like wrestling, you could be taught by somebody, but not necessarily going to make you a good wrestler. You got to be taught by the right person to make you the right wrestler. You got to be taught the right way tattooing for you to be, you know what I'm saying?
Mike's talking trash over there. Hero of mischief. That's what he's a hero of. You can't tattoo it. He's seen some of your work.
Man, I appreciate that. Hey, yeah, no, man, I'm really learning, and that's the fun part about tattooing is that it's something different every day, man. You never know what's going to come through the door or what I got scheduled for that day is, man.
What is the craziest piece you actually tattooed that you said, what the fuck?
Man, I had about a 65-year-old woman Yeah, about a 65-year-old woman. She got pussycat right above her vagina, man. That was a wild experience. And the whole time, her husband was right here, like
watching.
He would like go back and he would like pop his head right back out. The whole time I'm like, you know. So that was probably that was a good experience, I guess. And I did that in my apprenticeship. That wasn't like You know, it
Oh
wasn't like a
man.
hey, now let's move that somewhere else type of thing like I could do now. When I was in my apprenticeship, I was just whatever they wanted, I did it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, she
Pussycat, huh?
came in and she said that, and I was like, what? But she, she got in. She said like a trooper.
Michael said, "Watch the thumbs."
Yeah.
Yikes! All right, Robert, too small for your head, Bobby. You want that shit to stand out, so you have to make it a big tattoo. Oh man, I can't get on the fucking story you just told me.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit,
It was definitely a weird
that's a
one.
one in a kind story. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't had nothing like that happen again, but that was a true story.
And did the husband like say anything to you? Like, what?
Yeah, I think that's what he called her or something, man. I don't know.
Really? But he wasn't saying anything to you while you were doing it, since he was right behind you.
Yeah, he was just looking over my shoulder. Like that was
Yeah.
his head. This is his head. Popping over my shoulder, like, and I can like feel him like breathing on me. I'm like, I was like, calm down, you know. Let me do the
Right.
tattoo.
You're the
get
ones who
this
came
over
here,
with.
right?
Yeah, we're talking about a 10-minute tattoo that's dragging out to be 20 minutes because he's trying to like, I could feel him up on me. Like, dude. Yeah, it was it's some good times, man. I love the experience that I get. I get to meet a lot of people. I think meeting people like I do and having to talk to them through the tattoo and really helped me do this more because
Right.
I was the guy that hid behind the mask. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have any mic spills to my name for years, and I never went live. I never wanted to be the front center guy, you know what I'm saying? I always just wanted to help make the show better, you know, and never wanted to be that top guy, really. Well, I mean, everybody wants to be the top guy, but I never pressed it on any company that I was ever with. I won the tag team titles at multiple shows with my dad. We called ourselves Jett Ripper for years, but I never won any single titles up until this year, man.
Right.
I was actually on a losing streak. I lost all year long at PKAW, and then I finally won the belt 2 weeks ago. So I took my first PKAW career win. I think it was like a month ago, and then this was my second career win at PKAW. I won the title, so I went on a losing streak, but I was cheated. You know?
I think you need a sidekick named Pussycat.
Bro, if I man, I would add a chick wrestler or a chick wrestler to the independent fucking heroes called Pussycat in a heartbeat, bro. Man, it's just that's how hard it is to get a woman as a wrestler around here, man.
Oh my god, I'm gonna tell this story at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
100%. Oh man, my coworkers asked me about my podcast and shit. So
Yeah,
definitely a memorable moment for me.
man. Yeah, I watch a couple of your podcasts, man. You're everywhere. You're at shows and everything.
I'm hustling, man. I'm hustling, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going to St. Louis this year again.
Yeah, it's nice to see podcasters out and about doing the hustle at the shows, man. Because you get raw live footage that can only be captured in that moment. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So
my vlogs tell stories.
Yeah.
It's funny because there's very few podcasters like me that go to shows and try to tell like their own stories with the wrestlers. Like they'll do a quick thing here and there, but and I'll do that too. But like sometimes I try to interweave stories in between. I think that's what makes me unique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But I'm trying. I met some great people.
Like
you saw in the intro?
Yeah, I like it, bro. You're everywhere.
I met some awesome people, man, and some names too. So I'm doing something right.
I've seen quite a few on there. I was like, damn. I was like, he's out there. Like he ain't.
Yeah, I'm hustling. I'm like, God willing, my job works for me on my Saturdays up, but I'm like at every show in March, every Saturday. I have somewhere to go.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
and it starts this Saturday. I'm at a show this Saturday.
You go to a lot of shows in New York where you're at?
Yeah, I go to New York, New Jersey, I've been to Connecticut, I've been upstate, but I haven't been to a show upstate. Connecticut. I've been invited to Philly, Maryland. I haven't gone there yet, but I'm doing a Philly show in April, I believe, for SPO Wrestling.
Yep.
So yeah, and then I'm going to St. Louis for that convention show. I'm working with that promotion, SICW. So yeah, I'm hustling, man, and it's all on my dime. Like nobody's paying me to go there,
and the thing is you're hustling harder than the wrestlers are nowadays, and this is crazy,
right?
like y'all
and,
are
and
living
nobody's paying for my travel. I got to pay for myself.
Nobody's even paying. Yeah.
I don't make no money. I'm about to take a collection. I'm about to be one of the guys in the corner with the cups.
Yes.
I'm trying, man. You know, you got to hustle if you want to make it, right?
That's real shit.
Yeah. Especially if you're an independent wrestler. If you just stay in your state, you're done.
Yeah.
You might as well just say, "Hey, I'm just gonna work in the independents for the rest of my life," because you got to go out and meet people, and make
that's
connections.
That's where I'm at now.
That's right.
I don't man, I don't see like a 20-year future for me in the wrestling. Not in the in-ring performances. Man, I got a good few years left, and then I'm going to get more on the production side and kind of hone in on what I want to see here, happening out there. So I could be on their ass, you know what I'm saying? So
100%. Rob wants to know about the date for the Philly show.
Hey, plug it in.
I'm gonna pull it up in a second, but answer Serena's question, then I'll come back to Robert's. Is there a type of match that you haven't been in that you want to be in?
Man, I actually worked my whole career. I've never bled, and I've never really worked hardcore, man, up until we started up here at Kick-Ass Wrestling, and it's a hardcore thing, you know what I'm saying? If you're a champion, your matches are no DQ hardcore matches. Regular in and out matches are regular rules, and if you hold a championship or you go after the championship, it's hardcore rules, man. So I'm just now kind of breaking into that. I really dig it. My favorite match is Fans Bring Weapons match.
Okay.
We did that. That's how I actually won the championship. We allowed 10 fans to bring weapons of their choosing for us to use in the main event. So that's dope. And I think before I say I'm done, I might, step into a death match one time. You know what I'm saying? Just one time, man. And that's probably the match I haven't been in that it puts butterflies on me thinking about that type of match, because you got to perform a certain way and pretty much kill yourself. So that's the one I haven't been in that that I might be leaning towards before I'm done.
Okay. Wrestler you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled yet?
A wrestler I want to wrestle that I haven't wrestled yet. Are we talking about on the indie scenes, or are we talking about on
let's do the indie scenes.
On the indie scenes, that's in my area.
Don't have to be in your area.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, and when we talk about indies, we're talking about pretty much all the promotions except WWE.
WWE. Yeah, we'll leave WWE and TNA out.
And AEW.
Yeah, we'll leave it out.
Okay. I want to, me personally, I really want to go against Blake Christian.
Okay.
That me and him ran into each other at USA for Burt Prentice, and we were in a tag team match. I was in a tag team match with my partner. He was in a tag team match.
Gotcha.
He's still floating around here, and I haven't really had a one-on-one match with him. So, and he's still floating around. So I would like to really go one-on-one with him and see, if I can hold up to what he does, man. If you haven't caught the kid, I mean, you're missing out, because that dude's he's on point.
Okay. I want to get back to Robert's question. All right, I got the date, Robert, for you, and I'm gonna bring it up. It is April 27th. Sport Wrestling Angel Metro will be at the anniversary show.
Oh snap!
All right, and then he wants to know: did you ever fight the Gun Show?
Brett Michaels. But before he was the Gun Show, he was about my weight.
Uh huh.
Before he blew up, yeah, man. I've actually been around a while. I've wrestled at Brett Michaels. I wrestled with him on many of shows, just not at Memphis, man. Like I said, Memphis ain't been around, but 6, 7 years now, maybe.
Right.
I think it is. That's about when I fell off to not doing it. So he kind of started that up, and so I haven't wrestled Brett Michaels since then. But yeah, a couple of OWO shows over in Mississippi. We worked a couple of shows together. But who would you say that was? How'd you hear about the Gun Show?
Who, Robert?
Yeah.
I don't know, he said 4 years. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, it was 4 years.
4 years, I guess. All right.
Oh, Memphis. I bet he's talking about Memphis. Yeah, Memphis. I got. Maybe it's only been 4 years. Hell, I thought it was longer than that.
All right. The last question for now, but I definitely hope to see you back here. Definitely. Yeah. I had a great time talking to you. Rest of 2025. What do you hope to accomplish the rest of the year?
I want the world to know that Pure Kick-Ass Wrestling is one of the top, independent shows in Tennessee, man, and and obviously put over the boys the independent fucking heroes. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, man. If you don't know who Steel Cross is, them guys, they're a tag team. They've been hitting the scene hard. They're all over. They're not. Now, I'm not jumping around with them. They're jumping off doing their own thing, but
okay.
We all come together for one show, and we haven't actually offered the independent fucking heroes to any other show around us. And I think this year, that's a big thing that I want to do is have a stable floating around that's actually a real stable. So yeah, that's the goal. PKAW is one of the top promotions in Tennessee. And the independent fucking heroes hit the scene. Let everybody know that we're here.
All right, now let everybody know where they can get your merch.
Man, just being real, we are all in house right now. I actually make the merch myself. Your boy puts in, he puts in a little work, man. And I do a lot of pre-orders. So if anybody has some and they want, my name on Facebook is Leon Kellum, Jett Hero. You could type in Jett Hero to still pull up my Facebook. Man, that you can pre-order and give me your address and we'll ship it to you. That is no problem if people wants to get with us. We have independent fucking heroes. We got PKAW with the whole bird logo on there. Man, we have Steel Cross t-shirts. So man, we got a few shirts, but like I said, we normally just sell in-house. And if somebody wants a Pacific size or something, I'll do a pre-order and send it to them.
Awesome. All right, everybody get their pre-orders in. PK8W is on the way up, says Mike Trasher. Let everybody know where they can follow you again.
All right, man. On Facebook, Instagram, it's Let Leon Tat You. On Facebook, Leon Kellum, or Jett Hero. They're both linked together, man, just for tattooing purposes, and I probably need to separate them. But I think drawing the two people together, you know what I'm saying? So I've had a lot of customers that come and got tattoos come to the wrestling shows, and a lot of wrestling shows.
Did Pussycat show up?
Nah, she didn't show up. It's something she definitely probably would have came to if she would have known we were in a bar. Because when we first started up, we were all adult bar shows only. So,
she would have been in the Pure Kick-Ass Wrestling is actually watching us. So thank you for watching us. 100%. Make sure you follow them as well.
Yes, sir, man. PK.
Oh my gosh, what a great time, man. Thank you for coming on. All right, as for me, got a lot of stuff. Just announced for my Men's Titan Championship Wrestling in April. The one and only Cowboy James Storm will be joining them on Saturday, April the 12th in Winding River Skating Rink in Toms River, New Jersey. Another level domination in April. But before that, we got the Heavyweight Invitational Tournament with Donovan Dijak in there, Wrecking Ball, Legursky from the NWA, Big Jeff Noyes, and others, Angel Angels as well, Ken Powers, Joey Conway, and hosting it all is the TCW champion, PJ Savage himself. And speaking of PJ Savage, he will be joining me at the big event New York right here in Brentwood, Long Island, New York. He will be at my table signing autographs, and also at big event from Salvatore Wrestling Promotions, Claudio Castagnoli, the Butcher, the Blade, Lash LaRoe, Odyssey, Nixon Newell. Make sure you go to Salvatore Wrestling Promotions to buy your tickets and items for this special event. If you want to do mail-ins, they're doing mail-ins as well. My friend Coach David will be at big event as well, and he's got the one and only Janai Kai from MLW, brought to you by DNS Wrestling Collectibles. Hit them up for their merch that they're selling for that. And this Saturday, I will be at NYWC's Psycho Circus right here in Long Island, New York. It's close to being a sellout. And we got Amity LeVay versus the OVW Women's Champion J-Rod, and it's a title-for-title match. Make sure you go to Psycho Circus this Saturday if you're in Long Island, New York, or even if you're in New York in itself, come down to Farmingville, where doors open at 6, bell times at 7. It is the signature event of the island. You can't miss this. Go to nywcprowrestling.com for that. And any professional wrestlers that interested in being chosen, peak right there, Jett. Try out for the Chosen One tryouts from Sonny Ono, Perry Saturn, and the Tokyo Monster himself.
The Kane.
Yeah. The registration is $200, but they're taking a $25 deposit. And whoever gets chosen, there will be guaranteed one chosen person out of the whole tryouts will win a round trip ticket to Japan with dojo experience for 2 weeks.
You ever seen the legendary Kangas drop kick where he made dude get sick?
No, I didn't, but I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah. I bet it's still on YouTube somewhere, man. He went and did a drop kick on dude, and dude just started getting sick all in the ring. it was great, but it was terrible for whoever had to wrestle after him.
Oh, I gotta watch that, man. Also, up on my YouTube is my latest vlog, Dank Show. As you can see, I'm hanging out with Amity LeVay, who's wrestling J-Rod this Saturday. That was quite an interesting vlog.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of vlogs, I'll be also filming my vlog at SICW FanFest 3, May 16th and the 17th. Go to sicw.org to get your tickets for that event. That is in St. Louis, Missouri, and that's going to be a hell of a good time with a lot of great talent, such as Shane Douglas from ECW, Kevin Von Erich, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Brutus Barber, Beefcake, Gangrel, and many more. Go to sicw.org to get your tickets. And one last thing before we go, I want to give a shout out to my friend Prince Nana. Get his coffee now at princenanacoffee.com. It is some really good coffee there, Jett.
Hell yeah. I'm not a coffee guy, man. I'm a hot chocolate guy.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee guy, but I bought some because, that's Prince Nana.
Yeah.
So, got to get your coffee from Prince Nana. Don't get it at the supermarkets. Get it from Prince Nana
Not
himself.
at Walmart, huh?
No. Order it from Prince Nana himself at princenanacoffee.com.
Hey, y'all heard him.
Woo. All right. Jett, thank you for joining me. I will be back next week with more podcasts. And stay tuned for all the socials for that. And make sure you check out my website, papadank.com as well. Everybody have a good night. Jett, hold on for a minute. I'll see everybody else.